What's up YouTube, it's your boy Senpai, and today we're going to be talking about stream reveals / the reason why my wallet is going to need to be on life support after October 30th. Mainly because the Aquaforce set, no matter what the cards are, I'm still going to buy a case of it. And the Luard support. We're going to start off with Drag Wizard Knees. Basically, Drag Wizard Knees is on place. Look at the top 7 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal a Luard or a Leofail from among them. Put it to your hand, shuffle. Automatic +1 is pretty good. It's like, to me, it's the equivalent of Nicolas for Algos, except this searches out a grade 3 as well. Then his next skill is when he's placed by a card's ability, which there are a few cards like Leofail, Luard. You get to use Soul Blast 1 and your opponent chooses one of their rear guards and retires it. Pretty good card, pretty good. Next, we're going to be moving on to Drag Wizard Morfessa. Morfessa, continuous rear guard, circle, and deck. If you have a card with Luard in its name as the Vanguard, this card gets grade -1. So it no longer gets it in the drop zone like its old G counterpart, but is still good. Pretty sure that we still haven't seen some reveals that are going to apply some implications and make this card stupid busted. Other part of her skill is auto rearguard circle at the end of the battle that it attacked. If you have 4 more rearguards with the original grade of 1, cost counterblast 1, retire this unit and call up to 1 grade 1 from your drop zone to rearguard circle. The card that immediately screams out, use me with this, is Charon. Charon is going to be severely abused with this now, and I think that the main engine is not going to be so much as used, but it's still going to be so good. Just having Charon and basically making it skill Soul Blast 1 to call an 11k booster or attacker, depending on how early in the game that you are, that is actually going to matter. Anyway, next on to Dragheart Luard. Of course, he has a force marker, grade 3, Shadow Paladin. Act Vanguard once per turn, retire 2 grade 1 rear guards, draw a card. Pretty good, especially if you gotten them for free the previous turns. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it. Okay, pretty good. That's like a soft +1. Well, actually hard +1, soft +1.52, depending if you count the resources or not. Act Vanguard Circle once per turn. This ability's cost is reduced by Counterblast 1 for each grade 1 in your drop zone, which is next is Counterblast 3. Return 2 normal units from your drop zone to your deck. Search your deck for 1 Drag Driver Luard, ride it as stand, shuffle your deck. At the end of this turn, ride a Dragheart Luard from your soul as rest. So what that tells me, because Drag Driver Luard has a force marker as well, you get plus 20k to put on your board, most likely onto your Vanguard circle and then onto another circle, and then that's during your turn, during your active part of your turn. At the end of your turn, you get another one, so that's plus 30k to your front row or wherever you want to put it, that you can just beat your opponent silly with. And it's pretty nice, spreading out the power. Me personally, I'd put it on my rearguard circles first and then just let Vanguard swing for whatever. And let's see what the next card does. Drag Driver Luard, grade 3, force marker. There's no restriction on if you can ride it or not. If you can't normal ride it or not, because like Gears, this is essentially the same mechanic, except these aren't grade 4s, these are grade 3s. Drag Driver Luard, force marker, grade 3. Continuous Vanguard Circle. During your turn, this unit gets power plus 5,000 for each of your grade 1 rear guards. Doesn't say original grade 1, just says grade 1 rear guards. So Morfessa, Knees, Charon, and then hopefully we see some other things like Abyssal Owl and whatnot. Get some love in here. If you have 2 or more grade 3 cards in your soul, the original critical of all your grade 1 rear guards become 2. So this thing is like All Mile, where instead of giving grade 2s your base crit of 2, now they have plus 3. Oh man, this is going to be so horrible to face. And I think, you don't really need to ride more than once. If you're going first and your opponent got grade stuck, you can go ahead and go on to force 2 to cheese out a win, because this guy's going to get power, but the rear guards don't get power, which is the big difference to me. But the next part of Drag Driver's Luard skill, auto Vanguard Circle. When placed, cost Counterblast 1. Search your deck for up to the number of cards in your soul with Luard in their names +1. Grade 1 cards. Call them the rearguard circle and shuffle your deck. So basically what that means is Counterblast 1, search your deck for at least 2 grade 1s on the first ride of this guy, on the ride of this guy, if you have only the Luard that you use to superior ride this from your soul. So you go get Karen, and then you go get Knees. So you can draw, and you can plus. So it becomes the Counterblast gets refunded if you use Karen, and then this is just basically Soul Blast 2, kill your opponent's rear guard, and then draw a card, get another grade 1 unit that has +5 power. Then you automatically put +10 on Drag Driver Luard, which is a force marker, which is what I was saying. The first turn that you do this, you put your force markers that you do get on your rear guard circles, so that way they have power and they can swing on their own. But we still have time to go see Owl, and hopefully it is good. I think that's the last triple rare left for Luard, for Shadow Paladins anyway. And hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. You guys will stay tuned. Watch out for some more predictions, some more things that I have planned for you guys to watch. And we'll see you next time.